NFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. His return starts at the 5. Spins out of one stop. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Here's the snap on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. His first throw is an interception. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Check go.
They'll run here following the penalty. They'll cobble together a yard there. He's out shyer that time on the tackle.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And you lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18, come, Dragon 60. 19, side. 19, come 19.
They'll throw it. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Well, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball or make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hot quick right side. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Amari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
figure out now.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air on 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
19 Lion. Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly they did.
We all in your city, your name is ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Head to 60, head to 60. Warriors 70. Ready to go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
19 Lion. Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Chap 60, chap 60. Here we go, here we go. Check up.
Penix here from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, check, 19 tight. Hook.
Penix is going to throw again. He's loaded another one up. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Ready.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. And again, it's Penix. He finds him beyond the marker. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Here's a design run. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running it with David Montgomery. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. He connects, and that brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
19 Tiger.
He'll go quickly to the right. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Browns, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the second down snap. Escapes the pocket. Caught, nice gain left side. He's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Pass play on first and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he's going to score a pick six. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third down, here's Jones. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a mic would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go. Kevin Cougar 19.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down the left side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, here's Penix. He's looking deep once again. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Texans 21, Browns 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Case, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have a buzz. You still feel paralyzed above.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go. 19, 60 average, 19 tight, 19 Warriors, trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
70 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, Dragons, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Sanders now on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
1st down. 19, Pioneer, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Chased out to his right. Pass caught by Wicks. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a clean 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flush out now to his left. Firing it deep, left side. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st down, here's Penix. He lofts it deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Short pass brought in. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. It's Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Six yards to go here. It's third down. Back to throw it. That one's complete right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
She didn't do it in the club, I mean she worked. Hanging out, I just seen a female twerking. Taking up, oozy. ATL shawty don't disrespect you. I put a pop your thing like this, cause you ain't doing it, it's B.I. Little John and the East Side boys with me. And we all like to see Chico. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now, take it to the floor. If you wanna act, you can keep yourself where you at.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They do go for it. It's Penix. It is caught left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down. Throwing out to the left, cut! And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
No gain on the play.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. They're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now third and 10.
Third down, it's Penix. And he's got it, it's in close. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Marks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line for second down. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Browns 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
37-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Trying the right side. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, for a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get ones at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Browns first down.
First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down, carry. Off the tackle, but he lost the football. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. You just get the play off. Rolling left, buying some time. That's the line he's going to run for it. Fine man, he's in the clear. Oh, the football's loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're throwing it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air on 3rd and long. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown, Browns.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game.
Browns 14.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Hardman with a return. And he takes the return out of bounds. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now.
Design quarterback run here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Well, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Line up the design keeper. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Texans put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
42. Browns 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Texans closing in, and they get to him. Goes to the hurry up here.
Quarterback is sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. They are fooled by that fake spike. They can charge it and got there to take him down. Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
49. Browns 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
For Houston.
He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did it.
Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he...
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Browns 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Jones. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. You want more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Jones again on 2nd down. Nothing doing on the draw block. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, one final shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage.
In the direct snap goes to the up man. He's going to go for it. And a party shot delivered on that tackle, but doesn't matter. That's the end of this game. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off at